It is Thursday morning and the kids and I have been cleaning like mad. Please don't put holes in your socks outside, okay? Thank you. And we have company coming in today. There's a whole reason why I just said that about the socks. Anyway, so, you know, it's funny because you look around, when you have company over, you know, you're cleaning, and then all of a sudden it just takes this whole other thing on. Why do we do that? It's like, all of a sudden you start looking at your house, you know, like, you're just so, who lives here? You know, who lives like this? This is so gross, you know, and it's not, but it's, you know, you're just ultra critical, I think, when people come over. So anyway, that, I've done that. Now it's time for me to calm down and get ready to enjoy a visit. The poor kids are so awesome. What would I do without them? They're really good workers.
My raw oatmeal breakfast this morning. So I've got 2 apples in there, tablespoon of raw almond butter, 1.5 tablespoons of flaxseed meal, 1 tablespoon of raisins, cinnamon, of course, and just a little touch of stevia. I put this thing in a hurry together for them. So they have these little butter buns and then Sargento cheese, and these are IKEA chicken meatballs, and Isaiah has nut cheese down here. He uses the tree line, and cherry. So I took the boys their lunch. They've been in the pool for a while, and now they're up on top of their little fort, and they are having lunch up there. I think it's just so neat to be, you know, a little, I'll bet, you know, just to be a little free boy who can just, you know, do things like that again. I remember those days. I think that's so neat, being able to see them do it. Here is my lunch because I'm raw right now. I'm gonna have 1 scoop of this raw organic meal with 20 grams of protein in this. And then I have 2 tablespoons of the hemp hearts in here, lots of spinach in here, about 2 cups of the cashew milk, and then about 7 strawberries, and then ice water. And that's what I'm gonna whirl up. I'm not putting any frozen bananas in here because I don't want everything to taste like bananas all the time. What I found at the secondhand store, one of my favorite secondhand stores, I found these 3 books. I always love her Eat Clean diet. She has really good tips in here. She's got a workout and everything. I mean, she's got really super good tips in all of her books. Toscarino, they're all #1. Really good. I highly recommend her stuff. The raw food detox diet, I thought I would just do some reading. Somebody's marked this up a bit, but I really love, I was looking for some of their raw recipes because of the raw meals that I'm doing now. I need a little inspiration, so I thought that I would try to find some in there. And then I found this one too. I'm always looking for another interesting way to get some more of those greens in. So some of these I might want to try some of these drinks in here and see if they are worth it. Sometimes, you know, you read about a green drink and then you make it and it's horrible. So I'm hoping that these ones are pretty good. Just wanted to show you those. Anyway, I wanted to check in about how this challenge is going. The raw challenge and now I'm not on raw all day. It's like, you know, every other meal except for the 1 cooked meal. And that's, I made it through 1 week, so it's day 7. That means I've got another week of the raw challenge to go, and then 2 weeks, the next 2 weeks after that, I'm gonna add in cooked veggies, where the raw ones are. And they'll be cooked and raw, you know, then. So, and then the no sugar challenge is all month for 30 days. And I'm also vlogging every single day in June. So the no sugar thing is going a lot better than I thought it would. I have a sugar-free chocolate cherry bar of some kind in my purse, and that's like the, you know, break this open in case there's an emergency bar, and I haven't had to use it yet. I just like knowing it's there, I think. And I think as long as I have something like that, I'm okay. I know I can have a sugar-free dessert that's chocolate at any time if I want, but I'm not touching it. So what I'm choosing to do is to really go for the like cold sweet watermelon or peaches or mangoes or bananas or something that is in season now, or that you know that you can find that is going to be really enjoyable and it's going to take the sweet edge off for you. So that's what I'm doing. off for me, especially watermelon. That's awesome, as long as I can eat it by itself and not have it with other food, because then I'll get a stomach ache, right? So it's going well, but I would have to say, you know, I can't wait to get through one more week of the raw portion of this challenge, because I really miss that cooked foods. I mean, I'm really, throughout the day, it's like I do miss eggs in the morning. I do. You know, I really do like eating these just plant-based foods and nothing else, you know, just fruits and veggies, nuts and seeds right now, because then when I'm done, I don't feel heavy or anything like that. I feel really light and clean and energized, and I don't feel guilty about anything. It's just like, it's really neat, right? There's so many benefits to it. But I do miss, you know, eating things that my family's having as well. You know what I mean? And I miss eggs. I love eggs. I do. I always have. And once in a while, I would like to have a baked potato for lunch or dinner instead of just something raw. I would like to have a potato with greens and maybe some beans or something like that. And so beans are cooked, and so is the potato. So I can't do that right now during then. And so it's okay. I know I can do it, but I'm really trying to stick with this challenge. This is the challenge that I put on myself, and I'm glad to do it. My pants are really getting loose, and I'm down 3 pounds already in just a week. So, I mean, that's fine. That's not why I'm doing it specifically, but if my body is finding an equilibrium within itself, it's fine with me. I'm okay with that. So I am going to look forward to having the cooked veggies, you know, in a couple weeks, because I have like one more raw week to go through. And it is comforting. It's comforting to have something hot, right? Why not? Yeah, it's funny how you think about this stuff, you know. I just, back before, years ago, it was like 12 years ago, my husband and I got the idea, oh, let's detox. We're eating all this junk. Let's detox. And the way that we used to detox was we would eat nothing but fruits and veggies for one weekend. So we would have like, you know, potatoes, beans, greens, salads, you know, and everything. And it was like really, it was really nice, right? And then we would have fruit, and we didn't really know what we were doing, but it was nice. I mean, because a lot of inflammation came down, and we just felt good. And every now and then we were doing that, like I think once or twice a month, and it would just kind of like help us to refocus a little bit. And then, you know, years later, we ended up making that much more regular, right? And so now we've kind of, I don't know what we're doing. We're just kind of, he does what he does. He is really supporting me in this no sugar thing. And I try to make him things that are a lot healthier. You know, 'cause my husband is not a cook. He cooks really well when he does, but he doesn't like it. He doesn't like working in the kitchen. So, and I want my husband around as long as possible. So I try to make him healthy things whenever I can, you know, and sneak, you know, whole grains or, you know, something else. Give him another alternative to keep him going. But anyway, so I wanted to just tell you how it's going. It's going really well. And again, I feel good. I see a little bit more of a crease in my abdomen where my muscles are supposed to be. So that's fine. I don't do a lot of sit-ups though. The reason why is because when I had my gallbladder out over 20 years ago, over 25 years ago, the doctor who took it out, it was his very first laparoscopy ever. And so he took it out, and it just, I don't know, he cut something kind of odd in there. And so now whenever I do something like do too many sit-ups or do something that really works my abs, it will, my muscle there where my gallbladder used to be goes into a horrific, like a cramp. And I mean, I'm just like writhing, doubled over backwards, you know, and just trying to wait and hold my breath until it's gone. It is extremely, extremely painful, and something about that has never really healed right. So then when I start using it, the muscle goes haywire. It's the weirdest thing. So I don't think I'll ever have like, you know, super nice abs. It's just impossible for me to do much with those. So I'll just be glad if, you know, I look somewhat flat. So that's okay with me. But anyway, so I'm gonna let you go for now, and I'll check in with you in a little while. Bye.
So, we are right next door to Marie Callender's, and my favorite pie of all time is strawberry pie, fresh strawberry pie, which is in season. And if I wasn't on a sugar-free month, I'd probably go next door and buy a pie right now. So it's a good thing that I'm on this, what is this, challenge?
Oh, what a challenge.
You're doing so good.
Hi everybody, it's time to shut down the vlog for tonight. Had a great day, had a really nice, satisfying dinner, cooked food. I split a bean burrito with my hubby, and then he got a combo plate, and I split some of that with him too. And it was great. I had water to drink, and that was it. Now it's all, the day is done. So our family made it into town, and I am going to, hopefully we're going to see them tomorrow. We might do a buffet for lunch, so which means I'm going to keep my morning open with just raw. And then if we do a buffet for lunch, that's my cooked meal of the day, and then I'm back to raw for the end of the day. And then that way, you know, and I'm still doing great with no sugar. That's really great. And so my 8-year-old knows what I'm doing. He was saying, wait a minute, you're supposed to be eating raw, Mom. And I said, I did. I've been eating raw all day today. And now it was my cooked meal. And he goes, oh, yeah, right. So he's figured out exactly what I'm doing. So he just kind of like... is very detail oriented. But anyway, okay, so I'm going to let you go for tonight. I will see you guys tomorrow. Made it through another day on my challenge, met all my challenges. So anyway, I will see you tomorrow. Love you.